What's up, friend? Welcome back to Push to Talk, and today I'm super excited to be here. Well, today we're going to talk about something very important. But before I get to word, make sure to click on the subscribe button and to turn on the notification bell. In this way, you'll be notified every single time I'll be posting new videos, since I'm sharing things that can help the people who are not really native at speaking English and they're going to learn through these videos. So if it's your first time to click on my channel, I am super excited and thank you very much. Well, as I said, as you can see here, today we're going to talk about 5 things I wish I'd known before I started learning English. Il y a des choses que j'aimerais vraiment savoir quand j'ai commencé à apprendre l'anglais. Et dans cette vidéo, je vais partager avec vous 5 choses. Restez jusqu'à la fin de la vidéo parce que je vais partager quelque chose de spécial comme bonus. Donc, au lieu de 5, on va parler de 6 choses que je souhaiterais connaître avant d'apprendre l'anglais. Now, let's go to it. Well, the first thing I would like to talk about is this is the very first thing I would like to talk about is this one, translating. Why am I talking about translating? So many people want to translate every single thing they learn into their mother tongue, and it's normal. I first remember when I first started learning English, I also wanted to translate every single word that I could learn. I think this is the mistake that I did, because you cannot learn English perfectly if you start translating every single thing that you are learning. Why? Because in English, you have so many things that actually cannot have the same meaning according to what you are thinking. And translating is not really important because you can have the bad or the wrong meaning. And when you have the wrong meaning, you'll be always misunderstood. And stop translating, maybe you'll be getting discouraged. And if you discourage, you're not going to move forward. You're not going to continue or to focus on your goal. So this is the very first thing I did, and it's not really important to start doing this. It was a mistake for me. And if I knew, en tout cas si je savais que c'était vraiment une erreur, je le changerais. So peut-être vous venez de commencer à apprendre l'anglais. Alors si vous venez de commencer à apprendre l'anglais, ne vous en faites pas. Donc qu'est-ce que vous avez à faire? Vous n'avez qu'à vous lancer, apprendre, ne pas trop se focaliser sur la traduction, parce que si vous commencez à trop traduire, vous serez perdu. Vous allez finalement vous décourager. So this is the very first thing I wanted to talk about, and I actually discovered, and these days I have improved. The second thing I wanted to share, which is the very important thing, is comparison. Why am I talking about comparison? Faire une comparaison, c'est pas un problème, c'est normal. Mais le fait de vous comparer avec d'autres personnes, il y a des gens qui ont déjà appris l'anglais 3, 4, 5 ans avant vous. Et eux, ils ont l'expérience. Peut-être ils sont natifs ou encore ils ont aussi commencé à apprendre comme vous, mais eux, ils ont de l'expérience. Si vous commencez tellement à trop vous comparer avec ces gens-là, vous allez peut-être vous sentir découragé. Pourquoi? Parce qu'ils parlent rapidement, ils utilisent le mot que vous ne comprenez pas. Et peut-être ça vous passe, beaucoup de ce mot vous passe. Alors pour que vous arriviez aussi à éviter the comparison, it's better for you to stop comparing yourself to others. At least learn. This is the very important thing you need to do, is to learn from them. You need to learn from them. By them, I mean the people who are speaking English already. It might be a native speaker. It might be someone who started learning English before. And in this way, you're going to improve your way of speaking English without any problem. So stop comparing, but the very important thing to do is to learn from native speakers, or for the people who learned English before you started learning English. So this is the second thing I would like to share. And in my humble opinion, I was focused on comparing myself to others. So I was actually trying to see maybe like kind of challenge. I wanted to challenge them, trying to compare whether I'm wrong or not, or whether they are wrong or not. And that created a certain envy, and that kind of envy, it was destroying myself. But finally, what I discovered, it's not comparing. That at least when you might be sharing with them, yes, the very important thing to do was to learn from them. So this is the second thing I would like to share with you. And also stop comparing yourself, but at least learn from them. The third thing I would like to share with you today is not practice the speaking. Not practice the speaking. Why am I talking about not practice the speaking? Regardez, quand vous êtes en train d'apprendre l'anglais, la plupart des gens ont la tendance de ne pas trop se mettre dans la pratique, donc dans le parler. Mais pourquoi ils disent mais je comprends bien, je suis là, je parle, tout, mais je ne parle pas bien sûr. Ah bon, le plus important d'abord c'est comprendre. Quand je comprends, c'est bon. Et vous allez remarquer que peut-être vous aussi, vous comprenez facilement quand un natif, quand une personne est en train de parler anglais. Mais quand il s'agit de parler, ça devient un problème. Et ça aussi c'était un problème avec moi. Je me disais, bon, puisque je comprends, puisque je peux quand même écouter, pour moi c'est bien. C'était ça. C'était une aussi des erreurs que personnellement j'étais en train de faire et commettre. Alors, je vous le dis pour que vous puissiez éviter cela. Practice is very important. How or where are you going to find people? You might find people, for example, in clubs, in groups of people. You can even create an English environment. I think in one of my videos I spoke about creating an English environment. So I invite you guys to go and click on this video, and it's going to help you because I actually shared things that I was doing so that I could improve my English better. And this is actually the continuation of all these videos because I want you to perfect and to keep learning English without any issue. So the third thing, as I said, was not to practice the speaking. It's very important to practice your speaking because that can help you to sound more natural and more comfortable. Even when you might be speaking with people, it might be at workplace or it might be for studies. I don't know what reason you might be learning English for, but the very important thing to know is to at least dive yourself into speaking with the little you have, okay? Do not say, because I'm not really good at speaking and people will be laughing at me. You might think about this, but the people to whom you're talking to, they're not even thinking about it. So, allez, arrêtez le complexe. Mettez-vous à la pratique et ça va vous aider. So this is the third thing I would like to share. The next thing I want to talk about is not focusing on the writing. Not focusing on the writing. La plupart des gens qui sont en train d'apprendre l'anglais, peut-être vous apprenez parce que vous êtes un businessman, ou encore vous êtes un étudiant, ou encore vous êtes un travailleur. Et ces gens, ils ont l'habitude de dire, bon, moi j'apprends l'anglais, c'est pas pour aller écrire. Écrire c'est ça, c'est pour les enfants, pour les jeunes. Ok, aujourd'hui vous êtes en train de dire c'est pour les jeunes, mais faites attention. Avec le temps, vous allez arriver dans des réunions, pour vous que vous êtes travailleur, vous allez arriver dans des réunions où vous êtes obligé de faire un rapport, de faire un compte rendu, un truc du genre. Alors, dans ce cas, oui, vous parlez anglais. Et déjà, puisque vous parlez anglais, les gens vont se dire, il est le seul qui parle bien anglais. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on va faire? On va vous demander de faire cela par écrit. Comment allez-vous le faire? Vous allez souffrir pour rien. La chose la plus importante, moi, personnellement, je m'étais pas aussi focalisé au début. Je me suis pas vraiment trop focalisé on the writing because I said no, I'm going to manage, but that was a mistake. That was really a mistake. So I should focus on the writing because the writing it's going to help me with time. No matter what you are, you might be a business, as I said, businessman or a student, but the very important thing, you need to study all the skills at the same time. Do not say, no, I'm going to learn this skill when I'll reach that level. I'm going to learn this skill when I'll reach that level. It's not a good idea. And actually, I also did this and result was not really good. I didn't appreciate the result. So that's why I'm telling you, stop saying, I'm going to focus on the studies when it's the right time. Allez, vous n'aurez pas le bon moment pour apprendre comment écrire le mot. So, do it at the same time. This is the fourth thing. And the next thing, which is the fifth thing that I wanted to share with you, is the fact of not having a schedule. Not having a schedule. You say schedule or schedule, okay? Schedule or schedule. I think one of my videos that spoke about that was accent challenge with Simi Madam. It might be here. So go and actually I'm going to put those videos in the description so that you guys can go and visit all the videos. So not having a schedule. Why am I talking about not having a schedule? Regardez, la plupart des gens quand ils sont en train d'apprendre l'anglais, ils se disent moi j'apprends l'anglais pour moi-même. Il n'y a pas de problème d'horaire, il n'y a pas de problème. Je le fais seulement comme ça. Ça c'est pas un problème. Et moi aussi j'étais comme ça au début. Il aurait fallu avoir un programme. So there are people who are going to, for example, to the training school. You might be going to a training school, and if you're not going to a training school, maybe you might be learning English on your own. Okay, on your own. Also, it's good. So both are good, acceptable. But the most important thing is, even though you might be learning, for example, in a training school, but the fact of being regular, attending your class without missing any of them, it can help you to balance your way of learning, okay? For example, it might be three times per week, or I don't know, it has to have a schedule. When you have a schedule, it's going to help you. But even though you are on your own, you might set a schedule, maybe from Monday to Saturday. And then in this way, then you say, for example, from Monday to Saturday or per week. For example, in one week I need to learn, for example, 20 words. Okay, you need to learn, for example, 20 words, and in this way you'll be improving without any problem. But if you don't have that objective, you don't have that goal, it's going to be very difficult for you to learn so many things. And I personally, quand j'ai commencé, en tout cas, je me disais, allez, je vais le faire. Mais avec le temps, j'ai compris qu'il était vraiment important de me lancer sur avoir un horaire, parce que un horaire d'études me permet à savoir ce que j'ai étudié la fois passée, ce que je dois étudier et ce que je vais étudier prochainement. Si vous ne le faites pas, vous serez en train d'apprendre, oui, mais désorganisé. So this is what you need to know about the 5 things that I wanted to share with you. Now, I said I'm going to give a bonus. This is a bonus. La 6e de choses que j'aimerais donner comme bonus is reading. The reading is very important, guys. I'm saying the reading is very important. I know the reason, the impact of reading. Reading helped me to discover so many vocabulary. So by reading, I discovered so many vocabularies. I discovered new phrasal verbs, for example, because I actually learned these days I'm actually focused on phrasal verbs, and I even dropped one video on phrasal verbs. You might go and visit to watch it. It's going to help you. And other new videos are coming. I'm going to share about phrasal verbs. Also, reading helped me to improve my speaking. You can say, how come? By reading, I was actually trying to be the person who made that story. Okay, you might take a book, an English one, of course, and then you start reading. By reading, you try to make it as if you were the person who was actually acting. And then in this way, it's going to help you, as I said, to improve your speaking, to improve your knowledge about vocabularies. And by vocabularies, it might be with some other grammar rules, because in books, everything is written formally, okay? So many things are formal. And I encourage so many people to go and read. You're going to discover a lot of things in reading, rather than saying, I know English and let me speak according to what I think. So these are the things actually I wanted to share with you. Et j'espère que ça va vous aider. J'étais français, anglais. Pourquoi? Parce que je sais que vous me suivez de beaucoup d'endroits et il y a des gens qui ne connaissent pas l'anglais, il y a des gens qui ne parlent pas, qui parlent d'autres langues, peut-être français. That I made it in both languages to help you to discover what are the things that actually I personally wish I knew before I started learning English. So I hope it's going to help you. And as always, click on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and in this way you'll be notified every single time I'll be posting new videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.